Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Smoke haze again this morning out there as the sun was weird and orange and a circle. And it sounds like we could have that smoke most of the day going into the afternoon. So if it bothers your eyes and so forth, kind of keep that in mind. Get out of that environment if you can. I know a lot of you can't, but watch for that. I don't know how thick it's going to get, but it's weird.
It is a bit.
Good to have you back, Brent. I wanted to
Thanks.
ask you right off the top this morning.
Okay.
I wanted you to talk about the kids to start with because, boy, you got to report a lot of successes those 4 full days in Omaha at Burke Stadium. Lots of effort, lots of success, lots of personal bests. It was fantastic to listen to.
Well, great. Yeah, I hope so. It was fantastic to cover, let me tell you. The area athletes were superb again at State Track and Field. A lot of great accomplishments, some state champions from the area that we got to announce. I think Mullen ended up tied for second in the boys' team standings in Class D. You had a couple of girls' teams. Mullen and Sandhills Thetford end up in the top 10 of the team standings. So that's always exciting to see when you have teams that are accumulating those kind of points. And, a lot of, like you said, a lot of records that, things like personal records and school records that we really weren't privy to during the course of the competition. Looking at social media the last couple of days, a lot of those were getting posted. Kids were breaking school records and breaking personal records. And so, it was a great 4 days. Amazing how the weather cooperated for 4 consecutive days. Probably, Saturday we had some winds. Friday it would have been. Friday we had some winds and it was cooler. The only problem with the wind was it was just enough to where it eliminated some records because it was wind aided.
Darn it. Yeah.
But Wednesday and Thursday were kind of warm, but man, all in all, I just don't know how you could. That was the nicest stretch of weather I've ever been at for state track, especially when you think about it being 4 days.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that was great because that's what you really want for the kids is to have nice weather so that they can compete to their full potential. But it was another great meet. The pageantry of it is just year in and year out outstanding, and we had the opportunity to visit with a few kids. It timed out right to where we could be at their event when it concluded and visit with some of them, and that's always enjoyable too. So thank you, athletes. Thank you, coaches, for a wonderful track and field season.
Yeah, and thanks to all the fans and parents and so forth. As you mentioned, social media lit up with all sorts of proud grandpas and grandmas and parents, and it was good to see, and very proud of our stations here, and especially you, Brent, for being there 4 days and bringing it real time. Actually being able to call some races.
We did that a little bit. Yeah, we did that a few times.
Which, it's fantastic.
I don't know about my play-by-play abilities for track, but it was fun to do and fun to watch. We were able to call a couple of races as they came down the finish line. So
Well, nice thing, you don't have to wait for the results. I mean, you have to wait for the times, but you can say, I
Yes.
think so-and-so came in first.
Yes.
Unofficially, right?
Yeah, and there were there were some amazing finishes. I'll tell you, the last race of the day, the boys 4x400 Class C, South Loop was in it, and I believe that they set a school record. Their time, they finished 6th in the event, but they were running in the first heat of 2, and Cash Gracie had an amazing final lap and almost caught the leader right at the tape. I think they had to go to maybe maybe it was hundredths of a second, and then when they ran the second heat of it, it was the same thing. 2 teams were right there at the tape, and you had everybody's oohing and on, and you got to look up at the board to see who actually crossed first. And so stuff like that is always exciting. It never gets old, and so that's what's fun about it.
It's fun to listen to. And last but certainly not least, all the sponsors that we have to support the broadcast, support the community, support the kids. The list is an arm's length long of all the different businesses who were either 1 day, 2 day, or all 4 days as far as sponsorship goes, and we appreciate any of those days that being sponsored by those great businesses, but it allows us to go do it and spend 4 days there. You don't typically spend 4 days, at a track meet, but it's a state meet. They spread it out to 4 days, and thanks to the businesses, we're still able to do that. It's kind of a lot like wrestling if we didn't have all the sponsorship for wrestling.
Yeah.
Now, because of that sponsorship, on the sponsors' behalf and Custer County Broadcasting Company,
Yep.
there was some texting going back and forth between you and some of the other employees here. Now, I honestly thought you were joking when you sent a picture, you text a picture of a hot tub in your room. I thought it looked like a sink, and you just did a close-up of a sink, but it was actually had water jets in it and the whole works. How do the sponsors and Custer County Broadcast swing having you stay in a ritzy place like that?
Well, first off, let me say it was by complete surprise. Okay, I get to the hotel. I walk in the room, and all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. That's a hot tub. Now, when I booked the room, I want you to know that I did not look to see if there was a hot tub in the room, all right? I just booked the room.
Mm-hmm.
And the hot tub was there. So immediately my mind goes to, wow, somebody at Custer County Broadcast Company must have called the hotel and upgraded me to make sure I had a hot tub in the room.
Station, including yours truly or Jeremy Shipe.
Oh. Well, maybe Christy did it, because if there's anybody at this station that wants to make sure Brent is well taken care of when he goes out and covers especially state events, it's Christy. Now, I've told Christy I'd be happy to just sleep in a tent somewhere. Save money. But no, not Christy. Christy's like, no way. We need to make sure that you are well taken care of at a place where they serve a nice breakfast. The room is very adequate. So maybe it was her.
Well, you could ask her when she gets here, but my bet is not.
No, Christy is the one that thinks Brent can sleep in a tent.
Yeah.
She's the one that thinks Brent should just take a sleeping bag and roll it out in the back of the Blazer and sleep like that in a parking lot somewhere.
Yeah, I know I get accused of being Jack Benny and frugal, but Christy is quite frugal herself.
Oh, yeah.
She would
quite frugal when it comes to somebody else.
Well,
Yeah.
as the beat goes on here at KCNI KBBN.
Yeah. Hey, I do want to. I feel like sometimes, we go to state track and it's always exciting, but I feel like sometimes it's very easy to then overlook the fact that there is still a state championship that has yet to be decided, and that is boys state golf.
Golf, yes.
And we got some exciting stuff happening around the area regarding that. We want to wish all of the area representatives the best of luck as they go to state golf, which is scheduled for Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. You have two from Anselmo Myrna, Colin Cooksley and Aaron Bartok, who qualified as individuals. They'll be in the Class D competition at Lake Maloney Golf Club in North Platte beginning tomorrow, and then the final round will be on Wednesday. Brady Hakey of Sandhills Thetford also qualified as an individual, and Burwell qualified as a team in Class D. So best of luck, guys, as you compete at state golf the next couple of days. And I believe Cole Kramer of Sandhills Valley qualified for the Class C competition, which will be in Columbus. So best of luck, guys. Congratulations on your season, and go get them.
You bet.
At state.
Bring back a medal if you can. Yeah, you know, you're talking about all of the athletes and so forth, and there's a number of athletes that are maybe younger, trying to work their way to a state tournament of some kind, whether it be golf or track or all the sports, and it just doesn't happen for everybody. Sometimes your competition in different communities is stronger than others. I mean, it's just a kind of a cycle thing, but every athlete out there, when they give their very best, are winners.
Mm-hmm. Yep, well said.
And especially in games such as track and golf, where you can kind of compete against yourself a little bit. You know, Mother.
For sure.
The good Lord only gave you so much talent, and you have to develop it, right?
Yeah.
And some people just run faster than others, but you have personal goals that you have, and even if you don't make it to state, maybe you made your PR during the season. So same with golf. If anybody that's golfed knows that it's an uphill battle to maintain consistency and have low scores, because golf's a mean game actually that way. And you get to go to state, that is fantastic. You get to participate and do your best, that's a win, right?
Absolutely.
So congratulations to all the young athletes throughout all the sports seasons who have participated and did their very best. Now we have a lot of notes dropped in here. This first one I think is a compliment, but I'm not sure.
Oh boy. Okay.
On our chat box here this morning, it's from Richard Russell, who says, "Hard to believe this program emanates from Central Nebraska." So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means either, Richard, but thank you for
I hope that's a
listening
compliment.
and commenting. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Steve saying good morning. Steve Hornickel and Denise Erickson, two of our friends that drop their good mornings in very frequently. And then we also have a stray email from someone asking for money because their children are starving. But I don't know how real that is either. So disregard that one.
Okay.
And I hope if it's true, somebody helps you, but it's not going to happen by dropping an email into the breakfast show from some foreign place. I don't know where it's coming from. Anyway, yeah, I hope, Richard, that means you like the show. We appreciate, well, good and bad comments. If we're on the air, we should be ready for both. See if I can make this work now. There we go. It's Victoria Day in Canada.
Oh.
It's like Memorial Day weekend for Canada, except instead of honoring veterans and drinking at the beach, they pay tribute to the Queen, Victoria, and drink at the beach. It's also Canadian Immigrants Day, so hats off to those who immigrated from the United States from Canada. That, of course, is their national anthem, O Canada. 7:45 is your time. Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show. No school lunch menus anymore because school's out, but we do have a Prairie Pioneer Center menu. And today on this Monday, they're having spaghetti, mixed veggies, peaches, apricots, and bread. So this is the 22nd day of May already. You realize that?
It is, yes.
Wow.
Oh, and by the way, we got baseball tonight, I think. I'll have to look at my calendar.
Yeah, you do. Ravenna's coming to town.
Yes, Ravenna's coming. We're going to be there, too. Yeah, we'll do the seniors game for you tonight. I think it's scheduled for 8 o'clock. Juniors will play in front of that. We'll broadcast the seniors game for you live tonight on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. And we're looking at running the Huskers for you during the Big Ten baseball tournament this week. They'll play their opening game on Wednesday, and coverage will begin at 1:30 in the afternoon as they take on Rutgers. So I think we'll be able to get the tournament in for you. If they lose on Wednesday, then they play like at 9:30 Thursday morning, which we may have to look at. But we're going to try to run the games for you this week.
We should.
So
kind of busy, but we could probably make it work. I guess that's up to you guys, but I'd love to hear a little baseball at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I'd actually like to hear it later in the day because that means they won.
That's good.
On Wednesday.
Good point.
So we're hoping for that. But, yeah, we'll try to have the Huskers during the Big Ten baseball tournament for you this week. Softball team saw their season come to an end, but man, oh man, did they make some noise at the regional. Nebraska with a couple of thrilling wins over Wichita State to stay alive in the tournament, and then got beat yesterday by Oklahoma State. So their season comes to an end, but Coach Revelle had another great year with the team.
They've made some noise in the tournaments recently, at the end of the year. Same was last year. A little baseball history, little sports history that I think will kind of blow us away this morning. Tommy John is celebrating a birthday today.
Okay.
Major League Baseball star, was the first pitcher to have that reconstructive elbow surgery that everybody gets now.
Seems like it.
And extends careers for a long time. Excuse me, it's Frog Day. Anyway, Tommy John is 80 today.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It is. Yeah. He was a good pitcher.
Yeah.
He was very good. I remember, I think he's played for several teams, but I remember when he was with the Yankees. And, yeah, good left-hander. And, yeah, the first one to undergo that type of surgery. Therefore, it's called Tommy John surgery. And it has extended a lot of careers, and a lot of people have been through it. I'm guessing it's not quite the what's the correct word I'm looking for? Quite the procedure or whatever that it was when he had it done.
Probably not.
Because of technology and everything, the recovery from it is, I'm sure, much quicker than it was way back when he first had it done.
Well, you got to guess it's not as invasive as it was back when they first did it. I mean, probably the incisions and so forth were, as you say, recovery time was much longer. Boy, those frogs are after me today. Might be the smoke. I don't know. Excuse me.
You going to make it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. It's that. I was going to say it's that time of year, but it seems like it's that way all the time anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody fighting whatever's in the air. Okay, want to play the game?
Yes, let's do. Let's see, new batch of questions for you beginning today. May is barbecue month, so we're going to ask some questions about this favorite U.S. cooking method. What event launched America's barbecue craze? What event launched America's barbecue craze? Your choices are the growth of suburbs after World War II, the moon landing, the Great Depression, or the rise of skyscrapers in cities. What event launched America's barbecue craze? There was an event that launched it, apparently. The growth of suburbs after World War II, the moon landing, the Great Depression, or the rise of skyscrapers in cities. If you know or you want to take a guess, just give us a ring at 872-2801.
Spring and summer fun is upon us. Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111. We are highly trained in sports injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you in shape for summer fun. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
June 23rd and 24th, Nebraska Land Days concerts are back. and we want to send you to see the shows. All you have to do is listen to The Breakfast Show on Thursdays from May 18th to June 1st. June 23rd, Randall King, Morgan Wade, and Cody Johnson.
If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance.
June 24th, Connor Smith, Lenny Wilson, and Jason Aldean. We'll give away a pair of tickets to each show Thursday. Brought to you by
Rustic and Red in Cozad, Fiesta Brava Broken Bow, Mr. Rudy's Mercantile and More in Sargent, The Grocery Cart in Broken Bow, and Ollie's Coffee and Boutique in Sargent.
And we have a caller on the line. Did not get a chance to preview who we're going to be talking to, which I know there's a lot of radio stations that wouldn't risk it, going on the air with someone they hadn't talked to before they put them on the air. But we trust people here in this area 99% of the time. We've not got burnt too often. So let's find out who we have on the phone this morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello, there you are. Who are we talking to?
Don.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Here's your question from Brent Apperson.
Okay, what event launched America's barbecue craze? Was it the growth of suburbs after World War II, the moon landing, the Great Depression, or the rise of skyscrapers in cities?
The growth of suburbs.
You're right. That's exactly it. Yeah, well done. And because you've answered correctly, we have a certificate that's going to get you a free personal pan pizza, one topping, from Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. So just come on out and see us when you can, and we'll have your certificate ready for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wake up to the best.
I never miss a morning.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
The Beatles, Run for Your Life, Little Girl. It is 7:55. Let's talk grocery cart specials with information. Mr. Brent Apperson.
All right, let's take a look at your ad this week for the grocery cart in Broken Bow. Now, with Memorial Day coming up on Monday, this will be your Memorial Day ad and weekend ad. So these specials will run today through Monday, May 29th. Keep that in mind. Memorial Day, everybody wants to grill, right? So let's start in the meat department. Fresh 10-pound tube, 80% lean ground beef on sale for $2.98 this week. Hormel Natural Choice lean and tender pork cutlets, $2.48 a pound. Best Buy bone-in baby back or St. Louis style pork ribs on sale for $3.98 a pound. And Grocery Cart's premium aged choice certified Angus beef ribeye steak on sale $15.98 a pound this week. Some of the other things in the meat department: Best Choice boneless skinless chicken breast tenderloins $5.28. Best Buy bone-in chicken hindquarters on sale $6.98 for a 10-pound bag. Some other things that are listed. Let's see. Johnsonville cooked brats or smoked sausage links on sale for $2.98 for the package. Oscar Mayer deli shaved lunch meat $3.98. Oscar Mayer Fun Pack Lunchables, 2 of them for $5. Bacon makes it better. Oscar Mayer sliced bacon on sale this week, $3.98 for the package. Bar S corn dogs for the box, $6.98 this week. And Johnsonville fresh brats or Italian sausage, $4.48 at the Grocery Cart this week. Dean's chip dips are on sale, 6 varieties, 12-ounce tubs, 2 for $4. Simply lemonade or limeade, 8 varieties. For the 52-ounce bottle, you can get 2 for $5 this week. Crystal Farms shredded cheese, 2 packages for $5. Best Choice cream cheese on sale for $1.88. Yo Crunch yogurt with topping in lid, 2 for $6. And you know what? When you're barbecuing, you always want something to drink, right? So let's take a look at Coke and Pepsi products that are on sale for you this week. We'll start with Pepsi. 12-pack, 12-ounce can, 8-pack, 12-ounce bottles on sale, 3 for $15 this week. Coca-Cola products, selected varieties, 24-pack of 12-ounce cans, $10.48. Doritos on sale, Frito-Lay Tostitos or Doritos, $3.98 for the package. Heinz Squeeze Ketchup on sale for $3.98. That's for the 30-ounce bottle. Kraft Mayo, 30-ounce jar on sale for $4.48. If you're not a mayo person like me and you'd rather have Miracle Whip, it's on sale too. 30-ounce jar for $4.98. Van Camp's Pork and Beans, 98 cents for the can at the Grocery Cart. Let's see if we can go over and check out the produce here for you. Looks like crisp red radishes, the 1-pound bag on sale, get 2 bags for $3. Slicing cucumbers or extra large green bell peppers, 3 for $2. Sweet Vidalia onions on sale for $1.18 a pound. And the Dole Classic Coleslaw, 14-ounce bags, 2 for $3 this week. And maybe you just want to go to the deli and pick some things up. Mrs. Jerry's Deli Macaroni Salad, all ready to go for you, $2.98 a pound. Kretschmar Turkey Breast is on sale in the deli for $7.98 a pound this week. Let's see. Let's go to the bakery, and Rotella's hamburger or hot dog buns, 8-count package, 2 for $4. And cinnamon rolled dough, 1 dozen package frozen, $5.98. Those are some of the things you'll find on special this week at the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow. Don't forget, this is their special Memorial Day ad, so this will run today through Monday, May 29th. A lot of other great specials around the store, and don't forget, you can always cash in your points as well to get some specials on things you pick up at the Grocery Cart, and you can also cash in those reward points if you wish at the gas pump at Casey's.
Good point, Brent. And right now the display of the products with points is online and is good through the 28th. So the different offers you'll see there for the free products with points through the rewards program, good through the 28th. Things like baking soda, ice, pickles, oh gosh, all sorts of good things. Barbecue sauce, water, all right there for you. Take advantage of the rewards program at the Grocery Cart. It's 8 o'clock.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Biden's back from the G7 summit in Japan to meet with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy on the debt ceiling. CBS's Jared Hill.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen gave a dire warning Sunday that early June is a hard deadline for Congress to act, or else the U.S. may have to make hard choices about which bills go unpaid.
The Senate's only black Republican is expected to officially throw his hat into the ring for the 2024 GOP presidential nomination. CBS's Robert Costa.
Senator Tim Scott has been testing the presidential waters for weeks in the early primary states. Now his campaign has bought nearly $6 million in ads to air in Iowa and New Hampshire.
Russia claims it's now in control of an eastern Ukrainian city. CBS's Deborah Pata.
Bakhmut has become a symbol of fierce Ukrainian resistance. But the focus on the city could quickly shift once that much talked about counteroffensive gets underway.
CBS News Brief, Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, Governor Jim Pillen will sign LB 574 into law at the Nebraska State Capitol today at 12:30. LB 574, which includes the Let Them Grow Act and the Preborn Child Protection Act, passed its final vote last Friday with 33 yes votes and 15 no votes. As soon as the bill is signed into law, the new bans on abortion will immediately go into effect because of the emergency clause that is attached to the Preborn Child Protection Act. The bans on limits on gender care will go into effect on October 1st, 2023. Under the new bill in Nebraska, abortions would be banned at 12 weeks gestational age from the first day of the mother's last period. The bill includes exceptions for rape, incest, and the life of the mother. It does not include any exceptions for fetal anomalies. Currently, Nebraska law bans abortions after 20 weeks gestation. Additionally, anyone under 19 would be restricted from having gender-altering surgeries. There could be restrictions on puberty blockers and hormone therapies, but the specifics would be determined by the state's chief medical officer.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In the NBA playoffs, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals saw the Heat cruise to a 128-102 win over the Celtics. Gabe Vincent had a career high 29 points. Duncan Robinson, 22 points. Those are the two high scorers in the win for Miami. For Boston, star Jason Tatum led the Celtics, but he had just 14 points. Miami, the 8th seed in the East, leads that series 3-0. They can advance to the NBA Finals and close out a series sweep of Boston with a win on their home court on Tuesday. NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, Game 2, Western Conference Finals. Golden Knights scored late in the third, then early in overtime to beat the Dallas Stars 3-2 on a Chandler Stevenson goal in sudden death. Vegas has a 2-0 series lead, winning both their games at home in overtime. Golf at the PGA Championship, Brooks Koepka shot a final round 67 to become the first live golfer to win a major. He has 5 now in his career. He joins Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus as the only players in PGA Championship history to win 3 times or more in the modern era.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Some showers and thunderstorms possible throughout the day today, otherwise sunny with their high nearing 78. Partly cloudy skies overnight tonight with a low around 53. Staying sunny throughout Tuesday with a high of 79 and clear skies Tuesday night with a low around 54. A chance for some rain showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday as well, otherwise sunny with a high nearing 80 and more showers early Wednesday night, then partly cloudy with a low around 56 degrees. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Kara Foster.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's about 8:05, 60 degrees outside and hazy. Winds are light out of the south. Barometric pressure up 1 point in the last hour at 30.04. Humidity at 80%. That smoke is out there. You can see it in the sky again today, and they have predicted that. High yesterday was 80. And I don't know if we've been that warm for a while, but it was 80 yesterday afternoon about 5 o'clock. An overnight low of 55. Sunset at 8:56 today. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:13 as we really are approaching before long, the longest day of the season as we get into June. So that's your weather, and it is good to have you folks along. Appreciate it. Wanted to also just bring you a pizza story. Well, it's a Bitcoin story, actually.
Bitcoin and pizza? It's what?
Oh, here you go.
Okay.
First transaction paid for with Bitcoin was back in Florida. Some dude bought 2 large pizzas in exchange for 10,000 Bitcoin in 2010.
Wow.
Now, back then, 10,000 Bitcoin was worth about $41.
Okay.
The 19-year-old who delivered those pizzas held on to it for a while and then sold it to pay for a vacation with his girlfriend. But he wishes he would have kept it.
Yeah, what would it have been worth now?
If this is correct, it's amazing. $269 million.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I comprehend and understand all this. So the guy pays for a couple of pizzas. Yeah, this is 2010, right?
Yeah, evidently.
2010.
Yeah.
Paid with it in Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would have held on to that Bitcoin, and it would now be worth millions of dollars, just that amount?
Yeah, $269 million, according to this article.
Wow.
Now, probably what happened there is the delivery guy brought the pizzas, and the guy at the door says, "Hey, can I pay you in Bitcoin?" And the guy says, "Okay." And he held on to it for a while, and then it probably increased, so he turned it in and
sure
took a vacation.
Yeah.
Now he would be a millionaire.
I didn't know Bitcoin was around in 2010.
I didn't either. Jeremy Shipe would probably know that.
Yeah, I'm not very good at is it called cryptocurrency? Is that what that's called?
Yeah, I guess so.
I have no clue.
I thought it was a gang when they first started talking about it. Crips. Start of the French Open today. Die-hard tennis fans were up before dawn today to see the start of the French Open. Unfortunately, this year, it will be the first without Rafael Nadal, who has hip problems and says he might play one more year. And I know my wife is just terribly disappointed. She's just such a big fan of his talent.
Well, good. Well, he is very talented. He's he's one of the best that have ever played the game.
And very nice, very humble for his successes. He's won 14 titles, and more than any other player at this point. Now, on the villain side, according to my wife, Novak Djokovic is 36, and he's the bad boy of tennis. Superstar's #1 player right now in the world. And now that his nemesis is not playing, he probably will have a better chance of rolling through, but we'll have to wait and see. You never know. You don't know with tennis.
Don't you think sports, I mean, even the individual sports like tennis, don't you think sports is still better if you have a bad guy?
Oh, you got to have a bad guy.
It just, and I think he plays up to it. I think he embraces it. He kind of embraces being the guy that maybe not everybody likes.
What's the new game they play? It's like tennis, only
pickleball?
Yeah, pickleball. I actually was going through the channels. This has been a while back. Jimmy Connors. No, not Jimmy Connors.
John McEnroe.
John McEnroe.
Yeah.
And, he used to have real long hair.
Andre Agassi.
Yes. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it, but I remember reading a while back that they were going, I think it was those two. I want to say Michael Chang was.
I only saw those two.
Okay, was involved in somebody, Andy Roddick, I think maybe, was the other one. They were all going to get together and have this big pickleball,
which they did,
tournament.
And it was pickleball. And it got real competitive. And,
I'm sure.
I don't know that there was any tantrums thrown.
There had to be at least one thrown by McEnroe. Come on.
He was huffing and puffing, yeah. I didn't watch it very long because that game kind of drives me crazy. I think it's great that it allows people to get out and do things.
Sure.
But it's kind of become addictive passion for some people. I don't know if you saw the article. I think it was on 60 Minutes where they have neighborhoods that have just gone crazy because they're turning everything into a pickleball court, and the ball that the sound makes, the sound that the ball hitting the mallet makes, it must be fun for the players, but not so much fun if you live in the neighborhood.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's loud enough to where it kind of keeps you up.
I guess it drives people crazy. One lady said she was selling her house. They had built one or converted one right below her house. She said, I can't stand it. They play all the time. Nobody has a job anymore. They all play pickleball. I guess that's it. Anyway, here's Billy Idol.
So I rely on Beacon. Beacon's unique network of branches work together to get me what I need when I need it. Every branch working together. And with the new Beacon Pro Plus app, I've got the brands I depend on, like GAF, right at my fingertips. Now through June, purchase online with Beacon Pro Plus, web or app, and earn up to $1,500. Beacon, always building.
Great, it's yours. See you then.
Nathan's Tiki-themed bar is swimming in end-of-year party bookings.
Where can I find that many servers? They want headlamps? And I'm gonna need to find a band.
He needs caterers to navigate the rising tide.
No, Mario, not your cousin's cover band.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
8:16. Couple things here that we want to tell you about. Universal Insurance. They would like you to stop by before you. I know I saw a lot of motorcycles out this weekend, Brent. A lot of campers going up and down the road, and a lot of boats as well. Everybody's getting geared up for summertime fun. But before you do that, you want to make sure that you have those units covered. Last thing you'd need is to get that camper out and get into a storm and have it hailed on, or maybe somebody run into it and you realize your policy wasn't current. So stop in. Universal Insurance will review that for you, make sure you're covered. And if you bought something new and you want to get coverage, check with them. They'll offer you a bid. And they have several different options because they're now a division of GTA Insurance Group, which gives them more sources to go to for coverage for you that fits your needs. And so you can insure your equipment just the way you need to, and appropriate levels, of coverage without overspending. So anyway, call them at 872-6438. That's 872-6438, or stop into their office right off Highway 2. Universal Insurance Agency, right on Highway 2 in Broken Bow.
As we go through the morning, we'll be announcing some job opportunities for you, and we just want to make sure you know that all of these opportunities are posted on sandhillsexpress.com. Just go to the employment page for all of the details. Help wanted at House of Hugs Child Care. Experienced child care provider, must be qualified in CPR, first aid, fingerprints, and criminal history check would be required. Must have patience, we know that, and love children. It's a full-time position, be from 7:15 a.m. to a little after 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. Starting pay $15 per hour. This is for House of Hugs Child Care in Broken Bow, Nebraska. So if you're interested, we encourage you to send your resume to Tammy, that's Tammi, Joe, J-O, Campbell, Campbell, at iCloud.com. You can also call 870-5892 for more information.
Thank you, Brent. Before we close the show today, I'm going to be giving someone out there, or all of you, I should say, a chance to win a Blues Fest t-shirt, South Loop Blues Fest t-shirt.
Ooh, what year? Do you know what year you're giving away?
I'll have to get the t-shirt.
Okay. Because you kind of have a hodgepodge of the years, right?
I do.
Okay.
And now what I'm going to do here is I have the headliner on the t-shirt, and I'll have a song from that headliner.
Okay.
So whoever the headliner was, we usually had two actually, but one of the headliners, and then we had other bands as well. But the headliners, I think I have music from most everybody that played, except maybe the very early openers who didn't have anything recorded at that time. So anyway, today it will be a blues player from Chicago who brought in trumpets and horns and so forth, and Big James will be playing a song for us later, and we'll give a t-shirt away.
Wonderful.
We'll be doing that throughout the summer till we run out of t-shirts, or we also have hats as well, but the hats don't have the headliners on them, so I guess we'll see how that works.
There you go.
All right.
Who was your very first headlining act? I can see him I can see him in my mind, but I can't remember his name.
Well, it was a family band, and the dad was the head name of the band. Oh man, you shouldn't ask me.
Now, it wasn't the Kinsey Report.
Yeah, it was the Kinsey
was
Report.
The first headlining act you had was the Kinsey Report?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Kinsey.
Big Daddy and Big Daddy Kinsey and the Kinsey Report.
Okay, all right.
And his son, who kind of was the leader of the band, had a illustrious professional career with other musicians, and Bob Marley, for one. He played with Bob Marley. But Big Daddy, when he came on the stage, though, they made room for him to come out and sit on a chair, I think.
Yes, I remember that, yeah.
They came out of, I believe, Chicago, and, we almost didn't have them because that first year we got stormed on twice and ripped up the things on the stage, but they came, and it was kind of dark because we didn't have very many lights left, but Earl Kinsey, I believe his name was. He'd look out there. Is anybody out there? I can't see anybody. We learned a lot that first year. We'll get them on later. We have some music from them as well. So we'll have that for you later on. We're going to take a quick time out. We're going to come back and take a ride with Mitch Ryder next.
Barney Health Mart in Broken Bow is excited to see you throughout May. Battle allergies with circular specials. Zysol 24-hour antihistamine 10-count tablets are $7.99. Sunmark all-day allergy 30 counts are $7.99. And Sunmark Fexafenadine hydrochloride 30-count tablets are $14.99. With in-store coupons, save $2 on Flonase nasal spray products. Barney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
There's a reason you should buy Kane USA beef, because you can taste the difference. Kane USA beef is USDA certified and ready for sale by the cut or side at their location on Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Always all natural, no growth hormones. Premium beef that is pasture raised, corn finished, and dry aged. Right now, May is beef month, so stock up your freezer with their small or large sides of beef box specials and be ready for grilling season. Visit their Facebook page, call Maureen at 880-1505, or stop by the store in Broken Bow. Kane USA Beef.
June 23rd and 24th, Nebraska Land Days concerts are back, and we want to send you to see the shows. All you have to do is listen to The Breakfast Show on Thursdays from May 18th to June 1st. June 23rd, Randall King, Morgan Wade, and Cody Johnson.
If you got a chance, take it while you got a chance.
June 24th, Connor Smith, Lenny Wilson, and Jason Aldean. We'll give away a pair of tickets to each show Thursday. Brought to you by
Rustic and Red in Cozad, Fiesta Brava Broken Bow, Mr. Rudy's Mercantile and More in Sargent, The Grocery Cart in Broken Bow, and Ollie's Coffee and Boutique in Sargent.
Dave and Brent.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. On KCNI KBBM Radio.
Open every day in May. Weekdays 11:30 to 4:30, Saturday 8:30 to 4:30, and Sundays 1 to 4. Shop a variety of annual plants, succulents, cactus, home decor, antiques, Watkins, and more. Ephesians 4 verse 32 says, "Be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you." The Secret Garden, 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north.
Do you have a laundry list of projects to do around your home? Refresh your space by completing that list of home improvement projects with the help of a HELOC from Bruning Bank. If an updated look is not enough and you're ready to buy a new home, we can help with that too. Navigating a home purchase can be confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let our friendly, experienced staff guide you to owning the home of your dreams. You can apply in person, online at bruningbank.com, or give us a call at 308-872-2757 to get started. Bruning Bank, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 473773, member FDIC.
8:28, you're listening to The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN Radio, Broken Bow, Nebraska. And out here in central Nebraska, we have some good businesses looking for some good employees. One of those is Central Nebraska Diesel. Now, they are a family-owned business and have been serving the community since 1968, and they're looking for a skilled and motivated diesel mechanic to join the team. A successful candidate will be responsible for maintaining and repairing diesel engines, including trucks and heavy equipment. And you must have a valid driver's license, strong knowledge of diesel engines and vehicle systems, the ability to run diagnostic equipment and tools, problem-solving skills, strong attention to detail and accuracy, ability to work independently and as part of the team, and the physical ability to lift heavy equipment and work in a variety of weather conditions. Pay will be based on experience, and they are willing to train individuals who are motivated to learn. They have a benefit package which is very, very good, matching retirement, health insurance, and a positive work environment that values teamwork, respect, and commitment to quality service. If you are skilled and motivated diesel mechanic or wanting to get training in that area and are dedicated to the job and looking for a new opportunity, please contact Brian at 308-643-2544. That number again, 308-643-2544. They are an equal opportunity employer, and all of this information and more is listed on Sandhills Express employment page.
Well, with school out for the summer, a lot of vacation Bible schools will be kicking up here soon. The Broken Bow United Methodist Church would like to invite all children to be entering kindergarten through 6th grade in the fall of 2023 to come attend their vacation Bible school. It is scheduled this year, May 30th through June 2nd, 9 a.m. until noon each day. The theme throughout the week will be Food Truck Party. There are plans to even have a food truck on site to serve daily snacks and lunch on select days by local vendors. If you want to get your child signed up, it always helps if you can pre-register them. And you can do that by going to the Broken Bow United Methodist Church Facebook page. You'll find a link that you can access to get your child signed up. Also, I believe if you go to sandhillsexpress.com, we have this listed on community calendar. If you bring it up, you'll find the link there as well. It's bound to be a great week of Bible stories, songs, games, snacks, and other activities. The United Methodist Church in Broken Bow excited to have your child or children join them for Vacation Bible School, May 30th through June 2nd.
All right, it's coming up. Won't be long. The Blowing the Doors Off barbecue at Oconto, put on by the Volunteer Fire Department of Oconto. This is coming up Saturday, June 3rd. All you can eat. And trust me, you can eat a lot because it's going to be delicious. And the ticket price is very reasonable, $17 in advance, $20 at the gate. Children ages 5 through 12, only $10. And here's the deal. You get the music and you get South Loop Sunrise from 5 until 8 p.m. There's also raffle, drawing, and auction going to be held around 7 o'clock that night. And then from 8 p.m. until midnight, Borderline will be playing, very popular band. So you get the music and all you can eat for those ticket prices. And they're going to be giving away a Traeger grill, handmade knife by Adam Miller, $200 grocery cart gift card, and a $100 Ken Cater Brewing Clinic card. And they'll start along about 5 o'clock and go to midnight on June 3rd in Oconto. They turn the whole town into one big barbecue.
Nice.
And they'll have a lot of fun. You will too if you join them. And proceeds go to support the fire department, and which is very, very important.
Is it good to bring your lawn chair to that?
Good question. Yeah, they have some things to sit on there, like some bales and boards and so forth. But most people bring their own chairs.
Okay.
Yep, that's a good note there. All right, we're going to give you a little sample of Big James and the Chicago Playboys, who played at the 16th Annual Blues Fest in Arnold, Nebraska. And a little later on, we're going to give you a chance to win a T-shirt with this very, unique artwork on the front of the T-shirt. A little collector's item there for you. So here's a little sample of Big James and the Chicago Playboys, straight out of Chicago.
Call one of their local experienced ag loan officers at 872-2466 to find out more about this limited time loan special. Nebraska State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With more ways than ever to connect to news and entertainment, 90% of new car buyers want the tried and true AM/FM radio option. Gadgets are great, but when you're behind the wheel, you just want that local connection that can't be replicated. Local AM/FM radio is dependable and free, with no subscription or cellular data required. And as the backbone of the emergency alert system, we are here to keep you safe in dangerous times. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. Text AM to 52886.
8:38, you look outside, you say, hey, it's cloudy out. I don't believe it's cloudy. I just think it's that white sky from that smoke haze that will be seen throughout the day today. Let's talk a little bit about a website that was created to help one another. Can't beat a website that does that these days. And there was some community members who took it on themselves to help bring awareness to mental health and the importance of reaching out when needed. So they created a website as a resource of mental health providers in Custer County. And its address is mhpcc.org. And now there's also a Spanish version, both English and Spanish. And, you know, friends and loved ones can make a big difference out there when they see someone struggling. We're not therapists. We don't know exactly what to do. We need to find somebody for those folks who are struggling, or if you're struggling, same case. But this is a website, a resource for you that can get you to the people that can help before things get too far out of hand. That address again is mhpcc.org. And one thing that we want to note here too, there's several different points here, but one of the important was, I think, is a lot of people who are struggling. They might be struggling because of their life situation. They might be the richest person in the world and still struggling with emotional stress or bipolar or whatever the case may be. Those sorts of things don't care whether you're well off or not. But there might be some folks out there who are struggling financially and think, well, I can't go see someone because I can't afford it. There's some ways that providers can help you if you're in that situation. So don't let that stop you. Go ahead and go online to mhpcc.org.
Ansley Public Schools looking for energetic, responsible, and caring individuals that are interested in working either as a custodian, a paraprofessional, or with the kitchen staff within the school system. Wages are negotiable. The para position is a job that follows the school calendar. The custodial position is a year-round position. It is full-time. And the kitchen staff position or positions will be during the school year as well as for the summer lunch program, which they conduct at Ansley. If interested, you can contact Mr. Goodman at 308-935-1121, 308-935-1121, or you can download a copy of the application that you can find on their webpage, which is simply ansleypublicschool.org. Let's work together.
Let's work together. That's right, Brent. So this particular song we have lined up for you is by Larkin Poe, and we just put it on KBBN just a little while ago. No, I'm not going to back up on that. That's not the one I want to play. It's Ian No I want to play, not Larkin Poe.
Okay, that's all right. It
I
goes back to the fact that you've been dabbling in some poetry. It kind of rhymes.
Yeah, I kind of got confused there, which is
Ian No, Larkin Poe.
Yeah, Ian No, not Larkin Poe. And the song is called Burning Down the Prairie, and we've been playing it some on KBBN. And I don't know about you folks out there. I think there's a lot of people in this area that like Native American history, Old West history. We was talking with Rick Moss and Mike Evans the other day about they're going to build a sod house out at the Red Barn because you want to preserve those times that, well, were tougher than they are today. And also some things that we did during that period of time that probably if we had to do over again, maybe we wouldn't have got so crazy about. And one of those would have been like, hunting buffalo down to near extinction. And it kind of talks about that, and this one is called Burning Down the Prairie.
Fun facts and information about beef. Listen throughout the month for sponsors like these, saluting those in the beef industry.
Trotter Service in Broken Bow and Trotter's Woe and Go locations across central Nebraska. Shotgun Annie's in Callaway and A1 Auto Repair of Arnold.
Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show, 15 minutes before the hour. Brent mentioned it earlier, but we probably should talk about it again. Second baseball broadcast of the season on KBBN is tonight.
Yes, we'll have Legion Senior Baseball, Broken Bow against Ravenna for you tonight. Seniors game is scheduled to pitch at 8 o'clock. Come on out to the ballpark early, though. Cheer on the juniors. They'll play in front of that. And we'll broadcast the seniors game on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com.
All right. We're going to give you a chance to win that T-shirt. And this is the 16th annual. And I will disclose that these have been in storage for many years.
They're in good shape, though.
They've been in a plastic bag upstairs in the closet, so they've been dry and so forth. But
they're not faded.
No, I just recommend that when you win it, you just give it a wash first because it's been stored for that long. This happens to be an XL, I guess, but we have different sizes while supply lasts. And this is for the 16th annual South Loop River Blues Fest. And the final act of the night was Big James and the Chicago Playboys. I will take the second caller at 872-2801 while we listen to one more cut from Big James.
Spring is here and things are starting to green up, but alongside the good green like pasture grass and trees come the bad greens, musk thistles, mullenweed, buckbrush, and other weeds. Let Aero Aviation help you get the bad green under control this spring. They use the latest in aircraft and GPS technology and crop protection products while keeping the good green in your pocket. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim today and schedule spring spraying with Aero Aviation, 872-5113.
It's never too early to stock up for your Memorial Day weekend meals. Visit Gary's Superfoods in Broken Bow. 10-pound bags of Open Acres chicken leg quarters are $7.99, and boneless pork sirloin chops are $2.49 a pound. USDA choice sirloin tip roasts are $4.99 a pound. Red, yellow, orange, and green peppers are 5 for $5. For your barbecue side, our family baked beans are 3 for $5. Gary's Superfoods. Shop on South B Street in Broken Bow.
Is pain keeping you from doing what you love? If your neck, shoulders, back, or knees are preventing you from feeling your best, it's time to take action. Whether you've had it for years or it's due to a recent injury, you don't have to live with the pain. Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
Thanks for starting your day with us.
It's gonna be a good day.
Every morning. Casey and I, KBBN Radio.
As we approach Memorial Day, we honor and thank our servicemen and women, veterans, and families. Come and see us at Bow Bootery and receive 25% off sandals and flip-flops this week. And for all other proud Americans, you get 20% off sandals and flip-flops. Bow Bootery, your home-owned shoe store on the square in Broken Bow. We wish you a safe and happy Memorial Day.
Warmer weather means it's time to grill. Masterbuilt Gravity Series grills from AeroSeed will make you the master of the barbecue and envy of the neighborhood. These charcoal grills, available in 3 different sizes, heat to 700 degrees in 15 minutes and can smoke, grill, sear, bake, roast, and so much more. Set your temperature on the control panel or on your smartphone and walk away. AeroSeed also has lump charcoal and several varieties of wood for smoking. Stop into AeroSeed in Broken Bow today to check out the Gravity Series Masterbuilt grills for yourself. You'll be glad you did.
8:55, we did have a winner, and Matt called in. He's been listening in Kearney today, so thank you, Matt, and we'll get that T-shirt lined out and ready to go for you. Appreciate your listenership from Kearney, Nebraska this morning. He's won himself a T-shirt from the 16th Annual Blues Fest many years ago.
Yeah.
Collector's item. So.
They are.
I saw you. Did you mow your yard yesterday?
I did. Yep.
And you did the weed eating as well?
Yeah.
Looks good, man. Looks sharp.
Well, okay, thanks. I thought you were going a different direction with that. I'm like, great, what did I do wrong now?
Well, I actually want you to know I mowed Saturday at the house because I had to mow ours tall the other day when we mowed it last time because there was some fertilizer on it.
Oh, sure.
And then I went to mow the yard and I got a flat tire.
Oh, no. And that's not good.
I wanted to come over. I had the tire fixed, but it went flat again. And so I thought I'd get over there and do that for you. Otherwise, I would have did it for you, but I had a flat tire.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So just so you know, that's what happened.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll buy that story. Sure.
Well, you can Ripley's believe it or not.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, well, I was going to go over there, but and
I don't know if I can afford you. I'm still waiting for the bill from the last time you came over.
Well, it's in the mail. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure it is.
I mean, after all, what are friends for?
Yeah.
You know, we have quite a neighborhood there of radio guys, and I think it'd probably work something out where, you know, Larry and Grant could get involved, and they could come over and help us with our lawns.
Yeah. Yeah, they're apartment guys, so they don't have a lawn to worry about.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe dig up some dandelions and doing some things like that.
Well, sure.
You know, maybe weeding the garden.
Yeah.
Neighborly things like that.
Well, of course. Yeah. No pay involved. Just come over and be neighborly.
Yeah, neighbors.
Help Brent and Dave out.
Yeah. Well, and I hope you're not shocked with the bill is in the mail.
Yeah, I'm
6681.
9:05. It is 63 degrees outside and hazy here again today. Winds light out of the south. Barometric pressure at 30.03, so bouncing around a little bit. We'll just call it steady right now. Humidity at 78%. And again, if you're just tuning in, our high yesterday was 80, an overnight low of 55. Jody is here from Off-Broadway Assisted Living. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I told you off the air. I'll tell you on the air. You look great, but it looks like you got a little sun over the weekend.
I did.
That's
a little
good.
bit.
That's
Yeah.
good.
It was relaxing.
Good. Doing a little R&R.
Yes.
Everybody needs some of that.
Oh, yes.
Especially, I think, with the type of work you do, it's ongoing because you have this family you're taking care of all the time. And it's kind of a lot of responsibility, isn't it?
It is, but it's good.
It's rewarding.
It's rewarding and it's good. So
Good.
Yeah.
How's the hot tub working? Because Brent was at a place in Omaha where he stayed. He had a hot tub there. Was it a hot tub?
Well, it was a tub with jets in it, so I called it a hot tub because I put hot water in it. so I called it a hot tub, but it was great. What I forgot to say is they had these like sliding doors or whatever that you could open and you could watch the television
while you
were in the hot tub. So I'm watching the basketball game and living the dream, man.
So when I first heard this on the radio with you guys, the first thought that came to mind was, Dave, we don't have a hot tub.
That always comes to your mind, doesn't it? Now, yours is called what? A cold tub?
Whirlpool.
Oh, a whirlpool.
A cold tub.
We don't put ice in it. We don't put cold water.
Well, I know for some athletes they
take an ice bath.
Right.
Yeah.
But we don't make it that cold for the residents. We make it just the right temperature for them.
And it's called a whirlpool.
Whirlpool. Yeah.
All right. And you can just almost walk into it, I remember. It's pretty easy to get into.
It is. It is. You just open the door and walk in it.
And did you just sit down and turn it on?
Yeah. Yep.
And what did you walk into yours, Brent? Did you have to get in?
Well, I didn't walk in. I had to. There was a step, and I had to. Yeah, it was a tub.
Was there handrails for you?
There was a handrail there, I think.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you kind of had to step into it.
Yeah, she did. Yes, I had to. Yes, had to step into it.
Did you put bubbles in there?
What? No, I didn't. No.
Did you take?
Well, he probably wouldn't tell you if he did.
Did you take your rubber ducky with you?
Had I known I was going to have a hot tub in the room, I would have took it with me. But I didn't know until I walked in the room.
And the Calgon and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know of any of our announcers over the years, Jody, that's covered track or anything else that's had a hot tub in their room. I think it's a first.
Probably, yeah, probably is. I think everybody here thinks that I set it up that way. That I didn't. I did not know there was a hot tub in the room until I walked in.
Now, what sports guys typically stay in, and I'm not going to say the name of the establishment because I've stayed there before. They're adequate. You only need a place to stay when it comes to sleep, right?
Yeah.
But one of those motels where you know that if they wanted to, they could just come in and wash down the walls after you left. They got they have the kind of the tin walls and yeah, and no carpet.
Yeah.
Maybe a carpet runner down the
I don't
hall.
want people thinking I stayed at the Ritz, because I didn't. I wasn't at the Hilton or anything like that. But I did have a hot tub, and it was fantastic.
Well, if you stay at Off-Broadway Assisted Living...
It's like you're at the Hilton.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is really nice there. It's a beautiful building.
Yeah, we do your laundry, your yard work.
Yeah.
Cooking, cleaning.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
I think, to me, laundry, that's awesome.
Yep.
Because once I got married, I don't think I've done laundry since. I hate laundry. Thank you, Shelley.
Well,
she's wonderful.
Now Jody's
she takes,
not
she
Jody's
takes
not
care of the laundry.
Well, sure she does, but don't tell Jody that.
What?
Well, I don't even think my wife wants me to do laundry. She's afraid I'd mess it up.
Well, that's part of it too. Yes.
But I don't do laundry.
Yeah.
And I should. And I ask sometimes, and it's like, oh, I'll show you some other time.
You guys fold it and everything too?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You fold
Yep.
it?
That's great.
We do. Fold it up for you.
That's nice.
That is nice. And that comes with the price of the
Yes, it
monthly
does.
fee.
It does.
Whirlpool, do your laundry. No lawns. Really, are they responsible? Do they clean your family clean the rooms themselves?
Once a week, we will go in and do your cleaning for you.
A little more deep cleaning.
Yep.
Once a week.
And then on a yearly basis, we do the yearly cleaning.
Nice.
Spruce everything up.
Yes.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Jody, but when you have an available apartment, when it becomes available, you guys go in and like make it new again.
We
don't
do.
you? Yeah.
We do. We go through and inspect all the appliances and make sure they're working. The walls, if they need painted or repaired, the carpet, linoleum, whatever.
Mhm.
We go in and make sure it's ready.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So you know that when you're moving into a totally refreshed
Yes.
living quarters.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about it.
All right. And then I know that we have to be careful, Hill, because you're in assisted living. So how much do you monitor medication as far as what the folks take for medicine?
So that's a daily basis all the time. We administer their meds to them. So
Okay.
we make sure that they've got them and they're the right ones.
Yeah, because you know what? I'm getting far enough along in years that I've actually, walked into the room and go, did I take those today? And sometimes on a weekend, sometimes you're off schedule and you actually
Yep.
forget to take them, right?
You do.
Yeah.
I think that's just everybody right now. We're all so busy and
Yeah.
can't, walk into a room, can't remember why we walked in. And that's just something that's just natural right now. So,
Yeah, or why would you, for instance, put your high blood pressure medicine in the refrigerator with the ketchup? That's not a good sign either.
no, that's not, but it happens. I've done crazier things,
Have
so.
Have you ever put your cell phone in the refrigerator?
No, but I have been on my cell phone looking for my cell phone as I'm talking. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Where's my
it's just-
phone?
Where's my phone? You're talking into it. Jody.
Yeah.
I can
You know,
understand that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's all right. I've looked for my cell phone. It's in my pocket.
Yeah.
Oh
done
yeah,
that.
definitely.
A
Or
bunch of
how
times.
about your channel changer? You ever put your channel changer in the fridge?
No.
I think I've tried to and realized, what am I doing? I'm putting them,
Yeah, I've never done that because I don't run the remote. So,
Well, does your husband do laundry?
he does his own.
Really?
Does his
Yeah.
own? And
Wow.
Yeah,
for that, he gets to run the channel changer?
absolutely. He gets to do dishes too.
Oh, he's a lucky guy. Oh, Bob. Well, that's fine. Yeah.
I just don't have time.
Yeah, I know you don't. You're busy. I know you're. So it's nice to get some time off, isn't it? I mean,
It is.
Get away a little bit.
Yep.
Because it's been. I mean, it's much better now, but a wild 2 or 3 years in your trade.
Oh
in
yeah.
your industry.
It's been crazy, and with looking for all the help and stuff,
Yeah.
it's been tough, but the light at the end of the tunnel is coming. So
It is.
Good.
And let's talk about that. I know you kind of update us when you come in. You're getting some positions filled, and
We are.
you still have some left to fill yet?
we do. We have the office manager position. We have full time. We have the dietary position, which is / housekeeper supervisor also. That's full time. We need a part-time marketing, and we need resident service coordinator, which is either an LPN or an RN. And depending on which, then we'll need an RN consultant.
Okay.
So
All right.
we're getting there.
You're getting there.
Slowly.
And the space for folks who want to move in is, I guess, limited to a certain degree. You've got everything pretty much filled up, I think.
Pretty much. You know, we've only got a couple of rooms left, and we do have a waiting list going. So you might just give me a call at 308-872-2522, and we'll discuss that.
All right. And this is late May now. And if you're thinking, I'd like to maybe think about moving in somewhere this fall and taking those responsibilities off my shoulders, I would think talking to you now would be a good idea.
Now would be a good idea, so you can get on that list, because we got to go with what is available at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, are there 1 and 2 bedroom?
So all of our 2 bedrooms are taken, and we have a waiting list for that started.
On those, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a few 1 bedrooms available right now. So
yeah, there's a lot of, even if you're by yourself, 2 bedrooms is nice in case some family members want to come and stay, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which they can do.
They can do, or you can have it for your craft room, your sewing room, your computer room, whatever. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or portable hot tub you could probably put in there.
No.
Oh, wow.
No, I guess not. Just kidding. You already have a bathtub in there and shower probably.
Right. Yep.
Okay. Are those walk-ins on the showers? Do they have showers in there?
They do. They have either a shower or tub. Just walk in and take your shower. So.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
You don't have to get in and out that way.
Right.
Like you did in your hot tub, Brent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you don't remember if there was a rail there for you to hold on to.
Yeah, I think there was.
Maybe you just dove in.
Well,
did you do a bomb?
I about slipped and fell in. No, I didn't. But yeah, no, I got in fine.
Did you sing while you were in there?
Well, Jody, thank you so much.
You're welcome
for coming in, and appreciate the time you've given us today.
I'm going to take that as a no.
I'm going to. Or he did sing, yeah.
And you can't blame him. They're nice.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Yeah, I guess so.
So relaxing.
Can't remember the last time I was in one. I think it was in Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah, hot tub in Arkansas. Who needs a hot tub in Arkansas? It's already hot down there.
Yeah.
All right. So, you got those jobs left.
Yes.
You got a few spaces left.
Just a limited few.
And you've got activities going on for everybody that's there who wants to participate.
Yes.
And so that's really rolling again.
Yes, we got Felicia back. I'm so excited to have her back and join us. She's doing a wonderful job. So.
Okay. Anything that we didn't ask you about that you wanted to mention today?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
All right. Well, I hope you get some more time beside or on the lake.
This weekend, I'm taking some vacation this weekend, so.
Okay.
Yep.
And
busy up until then.
Well, enjoy.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good week.
You too. You know, Brent, you do look cleaner than you did when you left.
Well, thanks, Dave.
Here's the Young Rascals.
1, 2, 3, good love.
The Young Rascals on to Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Speaking of rascals, Millie Winkler is watching.
Hey, morning, Millie.
Hi, Millie. Did I call her a rascal? That wasn't very nice of me. She's sweet. I like Millie.
She is, yes.
And by the way, that guy's still asking for money on.
Well,
you know, it's no wonder. I hate to get off on a tangent here. I'm not going to, but let me just ask it in a questions form.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we think we're getting any consistent, true information digitally when anybody in the world can pop up and say, hey, I'd like you to put some money in my PayPal. I can't feed my kids. Now, I'm hoping that it is a scam because I don't want kids to be hungry, and that's
Absolutely,
the tug and pull
sure.
on it. But there's so many things that, well, just check your email and look at what you get in the email. Oh, you've just won $10 million, or here's a receipt. Would you reply? Any way they can get you to reply so they can get your information is the whole idea. And then there's other things that just aren't consistently correct. There's so much of it that isn't correct anymore. It isn't factual. It's no wonder we're kind of confused these days.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Well, what kind of bothers me is I think it also can keep you from helping those who really do need the help.
Boy, yeah.
Because you don't know if it's legitimate or not.
That's
and
right.
I think that's to me that's the shame.
I think that is a very good point, and that is why when we make donations outside of our local area, we need to be sure we're going through an organization that is solid, you know. Make sure it's the real Red Cross. Make sure that when you make donations to Children's Hospital that you're going through the right channels. I mean, it takes extra work anymore to make sure that you're getting it to the right place, but we don't want to quit doing that. There's so many good things out there that are outside of our locale. Now, we've been promoting a lot of benefits locally, dinners and barbecues and fundraisers for different things, and we pretty much know when we go to Mason City to have a supper for a recipient and donor of a kidney that it's real. So we know we're okay there, and there'll be more of those on the way. By the way, check out Community Calendar because there was a lot of blood drives this week, which we know are substantially important. This time of year, they especially get short on blood in the summer months, and they've been short on blood for all the months. It seems like, well, basically the last few years. So, all right. Anything else on your mind?
We do have a job opportunity yet to inform you about, and this is through the Nebraska Department of Transportation, looking for highway maintenance worker in Ansley and Broken Bow. Training and career development will be provided. There's advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, work-life balance, a good, solid, comprehensive benefits package. To apply, you need to go to this website. Go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity, veterans preference employer.
All right. I think we've covered everything on this Monday. We've brought along the grocery cart specials to you, and Jody was just in from off-Broadway. Let me check tomorrow's schedule real quick and let you know what's coming up. On Tuesday, we'll be visiting with Drew Gaffney with Broken Bow and Burwell Livestock. Arrow Seed will be in timely because everybody's getting ready, if they haven't already, to plant the garden. Memorial Day weekend coming up. Team Physical Therapy will be in, and we'll have one of the specialists come in, if not Jeff himself. Big Iron Auction Company, Mark Stock will have a report for us on what they have coming up. And tomorrow, David Fudge, Executive Director of Nebraska Land Days, will be in, and that is always a lot of fun.
It is fun. David Fudge is an old radio guy.
Yeah, and I think he kind of enjoys getting back, just sitting on the radio and John and chatting.
Yeah.
And they got a heck of a show coming up in June. And we'll be giving tickets away on Thursday to the Nebraska Land concert, and also some Buffalo Bill rodeo tickets.
Yeah, their rodeo is fantastic, but the amount of events around Nebraska Land Days, there's more than just the rodeo and a couple of concerts. It's like a week-plus celebration, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on.
A lot of family things.
Yep.
And
a lot of food things.
Yes, good food.
A lot of food.
And I think they get the carnival in, and there's just a whole lot for the family to do, which is great. And the concerts are always good, and they keep getting big-name stars for them, and people drive from all over. So we'll be excited to talk with Dave tomorrow about all of that. Well, you've got a little Teague Brothers Band music lined up for us to listen to because they're coming to the Custer County Fair.
They are, yeah. Saturday, July 29th, the Teague Brothers, the James Lee Band, and B.J. Jameson will be performing live at the Custer County Fairgrounds. And when Michelle Nelson was in representing the Ag Society a few days ago, they've got a special going on right now with tickets, $10.
Can't believe that.
Through Memorial Day, $10 for all 3 acts. So get your tickets now. Go online and purchase them in advance and take advantage of the great discount.
The Teague Brothers with Rice and Gravy to close the show.